NXT dropped another banger. Damn, what a show. Hey, bro, that was good, wasn't it?
It was a good show. It was a good show.
Tell him I was about to say, don't go in hating. Hey, but welcome to the Inline Podcast. I'm your host, Reed D. Frost, and this is Hill King Book. What's up, brother?
Oh man, what's up?
You all right?
Yes.
Shoot, hey, before we start the show, if y'all like what y'all watching, like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe. But let's start at the top. Hey, how you feel about Javon Evans? That boy is bouncy. I mean, bounce. That boy be in the sky, bro. He be flying. Young OG is different. So how you feel about Young OG?
Young OG is good. He was good tonight. I ain't gonna lie. He had that great match with Wes Lee.
Great match.
He moving his story along the line, or should I say, he moving himself along good.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Young OG, yeah, he was good tonight.
He was good tonight. Tonight was a purposeful show for him. He came out with an objective and he accomplished it. He said he was calling out the big dog. And we didn't find out which one he was talking about, but he did allude to that he was talking to Oba. But Trick came out. The Trick, he sees himself as the big dog. Let me ask you, out of the three, who was the real big dog?
Oh man, we know who the big dog is. What show we watched tonight? And who got that
NXT?
title on that show? All right, then that should explain it for you. Oba Femi is the big dog. He should be the one everybody's going after. And I know Trick Williams. I know
what makes
champion.
And what makes Oba Femi the big dog? Because Trick Williams said he the biggest box office draw. He the top one. He leading the two brands. He tricking they. Shoot. Trick Williams said it's him. Shoot, and Young OG's the future. So what made Oba Femi think that it's really him? Because there been NXT champions in the past that held the title, but they wasn't the man. Shoot, Aleister Black, Bobby Roode. That's just naming a few. Because you had that title don't make you the number one guy. That's make you the champion.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Oba Femi has beat both of them. That's why. So and he better than them. So
whoa, I don't know if he better than both of them. Yeah. That's a toss. Out of those three, we don't know who the big dog is officially. Yes, Oba did win. Oba is great at triple threat matches. But let me ask you this. Which one of the two has he beat one-on-one? Not with somebody else's help, not coming in and picking your spot, but which one has he beat one-on-one? Which one has he proven that, hey, I'm better. I'm the ruler. NXT, this is where I'm the big dog at. This is my yard. When has he proven that?
Never.
Okay, then.
Him either. And
they haven't. That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you who's the big dog of the three, because not one of them has beat the other.
I wouldn't say not one to beat the other just because you haven't beat him in a one-on-one match.
You gotta beat him in a one-on-one. Anybody can win a triple threat. Anybody can win a fatal four-way. Anybody can win a 5-pack challenge.
No, you can't say that.
Hey, until you win a 1v, hey,
them three in it. So
hey, when you win a 1v1,
pin one of them.
Hey, when you win a 1v1, when it's just me and you, and we gotta go get it. Hey, and there's no distraction, nobody else, just me, you, and referee to come through after to lay your ass up. That's when you'll know I'm better than you. Not when there's another dude in there and he was in here doing damage and he had to come in and get him out the way. Maybe I pinned him, maybe I pinned you. But it would all just me and you though. We didn't settle it. Yes, Oba Femi won a match, but Oba Femi haven't proved that he the big dog. That's why it's a question. That's why Trick running around saying, this is my brand. I run the show. I'm the box office. Shoot. Oba Femi ain't disputing it because Oba Femi knows it's true. Shoot, Young OG know it's true. Everybody know that they come in and see Trick. He's the number one guy, been the number one guy. Shoot, when he won the title, the whole TV and the whole world was rocking. What are you talking about? We know who the top guy is. It's Trick. Shoot, but if I had put my money on ID3 who the big dog is, you know how I'm rolling with? Young OG. Shoot. Hey, the future is now. Shoot. Like you said, Young OG is putting stock into himself. What I've been calling for how long now? Young OG, focus on yourself. Quit putting all that into everyone else and focus on yourself. And tonight he did that. Stood on business. Wes Lee, High Rise, and Trick Williams want to come out and ruin his moment of calling out Oba Femi to get his spot and jumped him. Man, that was trash. They beat him down and Wes Lee laid him laying down. But what Young OG say? I ain't staying down. He said, where Ava at? Shoot, and got that match lined up and was waiting for Wes Lee. And soon the bell ring, before the bell ring, what'd he do? He jumped on Wes Lee and told him, let's go get it. 1-on-1. I know triple threat, me versus you. I bet you Wes Lee know from here on out, I can't mess with Young OG. It's a different feeling when I go lay you down personally. Not with help. Not with an extra person in there to throw us off. When it's just me and you, it's different. No excuses. Shoot.
Yeah, I guess, man.
We're talking about a win. Yes, Oba Femi has won, but he ain't never settled who the number one guy is, though. That's still up for debate.
Right then, apparently with the way things are going, it'd never be settled because it looked like they about to do another triple threat match with the way things are going.
Hey, how it look? It do like they're gonna do another triple threat match, and that's not what I want to see. If they do another triple threat match, first question: are you excited for it?
Yeah, I'm excited for it because I like the three, but it's time for a 1-on-1 match between one of them at least.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. You said it perfectly. Because I'm excited for it too. Because how can you not be? Because after the last triple threat, that was a classic. That's a match of the year contender. You know, that's when they went there from the opening bell winning. Got it. Hey, but who stole the show in that one? Young OG. But they all three went out there and got it. Though. I'm not gonna take nothing from none of them. But you was right when you said you are excited for a triple threat match. But what you say? But it's time for the 1v1s. It's time to put everything to bed, and it's time to settle it. It's time for us to finally find out who is that guy because we don't know. All three of them is like that. All future superstars, but who's that number one guy in NXT today? You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't gonna settle nothing between all three of them. Like who the number one guy between the three of them? Because they still got to go to the main roster and go handle business. And they gonna meet up again. This ain't it. They probably gonna do another triple threat WrestleMania in about 2-3 years. You know that just ain't destiny. They gonna fight forever. You know they all three is tethered together forever now. You know. So, but for NXT purposes, we gotta find out who's the guy today. So if you put your money on somebody right now, who are you rolling with? Lock in who's the guy in your eyes.
I can't
it's
really
hard.
say Trick because Trick already had his time. Oba got his time right now, and he's done a lot. So it's probably time for Javon to win. But I do feel like it's just too early though.
I feel like it's time for Javon to win too. And only reason why I feel like it's a little too early is because he haven't won nothing. So he making a big jump from not even winning the Heritage Cup. He ain't won a tag title. He ain't won a mid-card title. I bet there's somebody who done this, but I can't remember on top of my head who just made a big jump like he finna do. Without winning anything. Kevin Owens did, but that's different because he just came in and he snuck Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
That's different. So I'm like, it is a big jump for OG, but I think he's ready for it though. But he proved tonight he can carry this brand to who run it. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yeah, bruh." I like Young OG, bro, and everybody in the locker room love him. I bet you everybody in the locker room look at him like a little brother because he's so young and exuberant, and he always come in with great energy. He just one of the homies. So nobody ain't got no heat for him. And then what I love about Young OG the most, even though he don't mind his business, he is in everybody's storyline. But once somebody does something to him, he always stand on business. There ain't not one time I can say Young OG, why you do that? You know, he even going back to Sean Spears days. Then when he got his first, when he said it's my first time even been on the PLE, my first time going out the country. I had to get a visa for this. Remember that when he got his first Fatal 4 for his title? He ever since that track, he always been standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Even going back to Dragunov when everybody was trying to fight Dragunov, Young G came out from the back, and him and Dragunov went out there and got it. Yeah, I'm like he always been this type of person, you know. So I just love who Young G is. Like I love his spirit. I wouldn't change it for nothing. I just want him to focus on himself, and I feel like now he's doing that. You know. So if they do another triple threat, this is my next question. If they do another triple threat, which is lining up to do, who comes out on top?
Man, I don't
It's
know.
early.
Oba
It's
won the
early.
last one, but
Who?
I don't know.
Yeah. Who? Better question. Who you leaning towards? Cause it's early. Who you leaning towards?
Like probably Javon a little bit, just
Mm.
because he got the story. They've been telling a story about him becoming the next
The
one.
next guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do a triple threat. It's like it's time for Trick Williams to be on the main roster.
Yeah.
So I really wouldn't want him to win it again, even though because all he's gonna do is enhance his character by having him being more cocky and to talking down to everybody, you know. And then he gonna lose again because he's gonna be transitional. He's not gonna have a long title reign. So they gonna do another triple threat. I would like them solidify over again, have him get another dub, but that just running back because he already got a triple threat again. I mean, he already won that. So you can have him do that again, or you can have Young G pin Trick, the winner title, and then have Young G and Oba Femi down at Stand and Deliver.
Yeah.
You know, you can do it like that, or the way I would do it, if I was booking it personally, I would just have Oba Femi win it, and I would have Young G chase him. You know, do the second match where Young G gets close, and then do the third match at Stand Takeover. I mean, Stand and Deliver. My bad. Where Young G finally overcomes Over and wins the title and establish himself as the next superstar in the NXT, the face of
I was
NXT.
thinking that too, but like Stand Deliver, it's
So far away.
long away, and they already
Yeah,
got
it's
the
so long way.
storyline right now.
Yeah, and there's no one else. Cause I don't know what Tony D'Angelo finna do. I don't see him involved in anything. How they left it at the end of the night. So what? Somebody I guess jumped him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him and Oba ever fighting again until probably the main roster.
Yeah.
So if it's not gonna be Oba and not gonna be these two, Tony or these two, who else Oba fighting? Joshua Troy is still out there.
Yeah, but he ain't getting no more top stars.
He
He
ain't.
did beat
I don't
Ricky
think.
Sinks though, but
Yeah, but I don't think he'll get no more. I thought he probably get slotted for like a mid card
yeah.
sooner or later. I don't know what's next for him. But good for him. He established. But for right now, in terms of who's the big dog, if we going today, I'll say Oba Femi.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
If we going today, Oba Femi. You know,
yeah, like
it's
because
just
like
not
if they
settled.
was to do this match, like if they was to do this match at a Heat Wave, I would go with Oba Femi. But if they did it like later down the road, I would probably go with Javon.
Javon. It's just that the storyline just started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's on a chase for it. So so if he's on a chase for it, you gotta let the storyline carry out and build and build and build. Because as you can see when he's cutting his promo, the crowd likes him, but they're not totally invested all the way in yet. You know, so he needs to go on this track to get him all the way in. So then when he wins it, it's a big moment. It's kind of like Trick when Trick won his. If Trick would have beat Dragon at the beginning, it wouldn't have been as special as it was when he finally did it. When he hit that, probably one of the nastiest trick shots he ever hit in his life. When he knocked Dragon the head off his shoulders. You know, so I'm like, that was a big moment because it was a long road. He had to go through Carmelo. Like he had to do a whole bunch of stuff to get to that point. And Young G, he going to have to go through a lot of stuff to get to that point where he finally said, "I'm ready to overtake Oba."
Yeah.
You know, so that is how I see this Young G right now. But this is great. He finally got something that he can now sink his teeth into, and he can do every single week. And if he want to, he can always dip his toes back in and do side quests and go help out his homies everywhere, all other places that he like to do. You know, so I'm like, there ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just I want him to focus on himself too. Yeah. So, hey, but you know who else is focused on themselves? Hey, free man! Tavion is free. Tavion focused on himself. He finna go out there and go get it. I want to see Ethan Page versus Tavion. Hey, Boo, how you feel about Tavion Heights? He finna go out there and go get it and prove you, Charlie Dixon, and everybody else who said, hey, you ain't ready. Tavion said, I'm ready.
I know Tavion is good. Like Tavion can make some pop by itself. I just like Duddy. It's gonna take weeks for them to get it right because the same thing they did with Miles Bourne.
It's gonna take It's gonna take a long time because he gonna have to be repackaged. He gotta get his own entrance. He had to get more confidence in himself because he can wrestle. He had to get more confidence in the ring, but most importantly, more confidence on the mic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. When I see him talking out there, I can see him thinking a little bit. He not fully just being himself and just engaged all the way in. And now that he's by himself, he can finally grow and we can see who he truly is. Sink or swim. When you by yourself, it's sink or swim. Maybe Charlie was right, but hey, we finna find out. We finna find out now. Like, So hey,
go out there and not get it by itself.
Exactly. Hey, what's next for Tavion?
I know. Yeah, that's the question.
So what do you think?
He added a group. I don't know. I just gotta see where he goes from here. It's just like Miles Bourne. He left. We didn't know what was next. Well, except for like after Oba, we didn't know what was next for.
We didn't know what's next.
Him. Yeah.
And right now, he just doing character work, which is good because you're supposed to do character work so people know who you are. That's probably what Tavion before he gets to Ethan Page. If Ethan Page had the title, Tavion needs a lot of character work because we really don't know nothing about him except that he's Olympian. He was in the Catch Crew, and he went to Japan.
Yeah.
But who is Tavion though? Who's Tavion?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing really about him.
Yeah.
So because like Miles Bourne, we know he got a disability and he overcame everything that like he said tonight that he almost didn't make it. So we know a lot more about Miles Bourne, but we don't know anything about Tavion. So we need somebody to come in and bring something out of him too. I don't know which heel can do it. I would say Stacks, but I don't want him involved to the Heritage Cup because that same thing moving back with Charlie Dempsey again. He need to move forward past that. So I don't know what heel he gonna work with, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on him. I'm just glad he a free man. I'm happy for him. My boy been working for almost about a month or two trying to get out of this group. He saw Miles Bourne leave. He said, "Man, I can get out of here too." Said, "Man." But the question coming out of the Quarter Catch Crew is two questions. One, is this the end of the Quarter Catch Crew? And second, where does Ren go from here? Your thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe like maybe Charlie this week. Maybe he'll say we'll go off on our own ways or something now since there ain't nobody there except for him and Ren.
Yeah, that's one thing he might do.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna
like that.
I think for him it's three options. He gonna just go a separate way and just end it. Farewell. Two, WWE will write him off television and won't use him, and then we'll know the unfortunate thing that's gonna happen, or they send to Evolve.
He won't be doing none of that. So,
or third, which could be likely, but I don't know. He could put a chair into Tavion's back, and they can start a real feud. Cause he can blame Tavion for breaking up the Quarter Catch Crew, and then he can beat Tavion. Then he can go get Miles Bourne. Because he really the one who started it. If they want to do something with Charlie Dempsey, that is the way to go with it. Because if you was a leader and you brought two people in and they fought hard tooth and nail to get out your group, and now they out, and now your group done fell apart. Everything you done built fell apart. Now you gonna say, what's next for me? And Charlie Dempsey don't have no track. He don't have nowhere to go. He could look toward the Heritage Cup. He already done that. He can keep doing it over and over. He can wrestle his ass off. But if he actually want to do something substantial and put some character work down and make the crowd connect to him, he need to go take down the people who took down his crew. The thing that he built, he can go start and take down Tavion, which would give him some character work, and then him and Miles Bourne can really have that blood feud. Because he the one who did it.
But
he be whooping it. Go ahead.
But it's like they left the group to get away from Charlie, though.
And that's the thing. That's why I said.
But why would they put him right back with Charlie, though?
And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. But the thing about it is, they left the group to be away from Charlie. What Charlie do? He didn't want them to leave. Charlie don't have nothing to do with what they want to do. Charlie will be mad that y'all caused all this pain and suffering that I'm dealing with. It was because of y'all two, right?
Yeah,
Even though they want to get away from him, Charlie be like, "You ain't going nowhere." He can beat him down and be like, "I told y'all wasn't ready." And then when Miles born, he can be like, "Can you hear me?" And get on top of him and say, "Can you hear me?" And then kick him in the back so everybody can say, "Damn, that's dirty."
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It would just be a heart wrenching story, and it would make sense. It would be something that he can sink his teeth into. And then at the end of it, Ren can come out. Cause what it can do is it can put like a bum. What they say? Like when you put the end of thing, like a bow and ribbon on it
Like
to
a
the
button
quarter
to
catch
top it
crew.
off.
Yeah, to top it out, it's just like for quarter catch crew, just to end it all and like the big blowout feud with all of them to be done. It's kind of like Tony D'Angelo's group, how they try to do all this, but nobody cared about the character but Tony. We actually have something with Charlie Dempsey. People do like Miles Bourne, and Tavion is, we don't know yet, but people like Tavion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this could be what that feud couldn't be, you know? And then Charlie didn't go on that track, and then he can do all the stuff he doing. Then he can cultivate. It can end up and being a triple threat match with a nasty blow off, and that would put an end to the Quarter Catch Crew saga. Because maybe that's where all this would start. Maybe that's what all they was doing at the beginning, when they was building all this so they could start the saga. When Miles Bourne leaving, then Tavion leaving, and then next week Charlie Dempsey probably like, I don't know where to go from here, and him and Ringo in separate ways. Then he show up 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now. And after Tavion have his debut, and everyone's like, damn, I like Tavion's music. He got busy. I see why he wanted to be out. And he raised his hand up, and who we see? Charlie Dempsey. And now this next saga starts. But him trying to come back and revenge what they took from him. That'd be a nice little story for all them. And that's something that can progress them all along. And then when the story is over, now the Core Crest crew is finally officially done. Now they can all officially go their own ways. Because if they don't do that, you gotta admit, with Charlie Dempsey, you will always feel like you need to ask him how he feel about them two leaving. Because he gotta explain it and say what's his thoughts on it. But that's not his type of person. He more quiet, brooding type of character.
Yeah.
He'll just be mad and won't say nothing. You know?
Yeah.
So it'd always be weird for his character. It'd be like what they call it when you don't finish something in your story. I forgot the word for it. But it'll be something that just left unfinished for him.
Yeah, like a hole in his story.
Yeah, he have a hole in his story because he never expressed how he feels about it. We know how Miles Bourne and Tavion felt about it. They wanted to go be on their own. Clear cut. We get it. You know?
Yeah.
We need to know how he feels about it. And Ren already said last week that she ain't going nowhere, but she didn't expect for this to happen. Mm-hmm. So if they leave and that, we don't really need an explanation from Ren, because Ren would be just like, what's her name in Tony D'Angelo's group?
Rizzo, where
all three of them actually respect and like, I care for Ren. Ren the type of person that can always bring them back together.
Yeah.
You know, just like Rizzo did, because they had respect for Rizzo. They ain't got nothing against her. Mm-hmm. It's just the other three. That's the problem. So that's how I see it. How you feel about all that?
He could do all that, but I don't know. I feel like that was kind of the point though of the storyline. Yeah, I think that was the point too. Like so mad, but they had to fight him to get out of there though.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying,
the main had what 2 matches apiece. That's
my thing about it. They already had so many other matches, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. That's why I said it was 3 options. But I'm just saying, if they want to go down that road, it's up there, because maybe that's something we was missing. That this was only the first part of the story, and now the real story is about to come. You know how the long-term storytelling. Mm-hmm. That'd be a long-term story. That'd be a long-term story. Yeah. You know, because that's the next saga. The first saga was bringing them into the group. Second saga was them breaking free, and now the third saga is Charlie Dempsey getting his revenge. You know, that could be long-term storytelling. You know, it just we didn't know it was coming, because we wasn't truly invested to the Quarter Catch crew until they had that tag match against Axiom and Frazier. When Tavion and Miles Bourne had a tag match and they got busy, we was like, oh shit. You know, that's when everybody, that's when everybody took them seriously. Then Miles Bourne won that battle royal.
Mm-hmm.
you know. So then everything just trickled down, started changing. So maybe without us even knowing, this always been the direction and the story that was happening. We just wasn't paying attention to it until recently.
Yeah.
You know. So let's keep your eyes on it because it might get real interesting real soon.
Yeah, it could.
you know. I wouldn't want Charlie being involved or not being WWE no more because he really don't have nothing. He just don't have nothing else going though. Let's just go back and get the Heritage Cup again. But who want to see him versus Stacks?
Maybe he could go find one of them people from like what LFG or like Evolve Something and bring them up, like he did
And,
Tavion and Miles Bourne, and try to help them out,
and,
get a
and
new
rebuild
crew.
rebuild the crew.
Yeah.
He could do that. He could rebuild the crew.
Mm-hmm.
He could rebuild the crew. I can't lie. Like,
Yeah, he can rebuild it.
he can rebuild it. So hey, we gotta wait and see what Charlie is where he go from here. Because with them gone, it actually almost made him more interesting. Could we now like what is Charlie Denson gonna do? Before that, we wasn't asking no questions about him. We wasn't worried about. The question was, man, I want to take me and get out of here. you know. But now we asking about Charlie Dempsey. He's the focal point.
Yeah.
You know. So hey, I'm keeping my eye on this one, boy. This gonna be good. You know. Hey, you know what I'm keep my eye on? My friend. Tatum Paxley. Tonight it got announced that next week on NXT it's gonna be Sol Ruka versus Tatum Paxley for the North American Championship. How you feel about it?
She don't deserve no title.
Oh, she laid up Zarya. Hey, did you say the same thing when Kalani laid up Zarya and she got her title match? No, you say, oh, this is gonna be a good match. I think Kalani might beat her. But now that Tatum Paxley did the same thing, and she didn't deserve it. Come on, bro.
No, that was different because Sol Ruka even said if you beat Zarya, you will get a title shot. Don't try to flip the narrative, dude. Tatum Paxley don't deserve a title shot. She pinned Zarya.
Okay.
So Izzy Dame, you heard what she said tonight. When you pin the champion, that's when you get a title shot. You don't get a title shot just by pinning her co-partner. Come on now,
What?
don't work like that.
Hey, what was Izzy Dane talking about when she said that? Hey, don't she supposed to be Tatum Paxley's friend? She supposed to hype her up and like be excited for her. Time like, yeah, Tatum, let's go ask Ava for a title so you beat Zarya. You're supposed to say, nah, you don't deserve it. You're supposed to do that. What's up with Izzy? She hating on Tatum?
She not hating on Tatum.
Then what's she doing? She jealous?
She a little jealous. It's all right.
Oh, man, you supposed to be happy.
She want to be champion too.
Like, you had your shot and you lost. Let Tatum Paxley get a chance at it. You never know, she might pull it off and then Izzy can go for the world title. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why she ain't thinking about it like that? She thinking about, oh no, I'm Tatum Paxley. What you doing? Like, no, you can't hold her down. I just love how happy Tatum is, bro. That makes me happy. I'm smiling. Like, you see how she was with her family? She said, "Oh my God, thank you!" Like, oh my. Tatum Paxley came a long way. Hey, bro, Tatum Paxley came a long way from laying on that crate.
She had.
I'm like, bro, she do good work. Damn. But I said it a long time ago. I saw the writing on the wall. I saw the tea leaves. I said, Izzy Dane, if she don't beat Sol Ruka, she gonna get jealous of Tatum Paxley because Tatum Paxley gonna come up and get a title shot, and she gonna be mad because that's not her. I said it even before that Izzy Dane isn't Tatum Paxley's friend. She's using her. Do you still feel today, as we felt back in the day, that Izzy Dane is still using Tatum Paxley, or you still believe they friends?
It's like it's both. She using her and she kind of like her a little bit, but she is using her just to get a title so she can have someone behind her just in case.
That's dirty, boy. That's dirty. Okay. Next question. So if that's the case, and she do like a little bit and using her, which she is using her, how she feel if Tatum Paxley actually beat Sol Ruka? Will Izzy Dane will pull Kevin Owens on Sami Zayn and turn on her, or will celebrate and be happy for Tatum? How would it play out if Tatum Paxley actually pull it off and win her first single championship in NXT?
I don't know if she'll turn on her, but like she'll be mad and jealous at Tatum though. like because she
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be happy that she won. Then like because like then the
I
group they were
agree.
talking about is it you aren't like you ain't happy for Tatum and all that type of stuff, you
Yeah,
know.
cause I feel like today's age in wrestling it's different than back in the day when Kevin Owens did that. Cause if he did it now, he wouldn't have done it as quick as he did. It would have been like over time, growing little detail stuff that you doing over time, building up to the moment, and then maybe same thing third or fourth defense. That's when he would have pulled the trigger and messed them up. Because nowadays you don't just go straight forward. You tell the story over time because it's television. So you keep telling it, have people follow the storyline, and then when it's time, you do it. You know,
Yeah.
so you're right. It would be kind of like they in the locker room. Well, they not locker room because it's the NXT. They be in their backstage by the crate thing they be at,
Mm-hmm.
and they all be talking. Then Sean Spears like put his arm around Tatum Paxley and they walk off. And then the other, I can't think of the other guy's name.
I
Vance.
think yeah,
Vance.
Vince Young.
Vance would be
Yeah.
in the back, and Eddie Dane would grab him, and she would say something slick or a little detailed about Tatum Paxley, and then other weeks you would catch her like just not even interested in what they doing. You know, it'd be this little detail that would tell you, oh man, they ain't no mess with Tatum Paxley. She ain't really happy about it because it's building up, but Tatum Paxley's overlooking it, and she don't see she wouldn't be seeing what actually is going on. And then one day on TV, that's when Eddie Dane would pull the trigger, and then everybody like, no, not Tatum Paxley. You know, everybody already feels sorry for her and all that kind of stuff. It would be a sad, sad moment.
Yeah.
You know, I put her to the table, have her bleed. But this time was always meant for me. She she be saying crazy like you backstabbed me. You ain't my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like all that, and you know, then back makeup be all driven. She crying like, and then you know at the end, cause Tatum Paxley, Eddie Dane would get the doll and just break it right in front of her, and the piece would be right in front of Tatum while she grabbing and holding it up, crying.
Yeah.
That would just be how it would all go, and that'd be beautiful television. But let's talk about reality. I don't think Tatum Paxley is winning next week.
No.
Unfortunately, she's one of my favorites. But that's so Ruka.
That's so rude. That's a
That's so.
superstar.
Let's be honest about it. What's so Ruka? She said, let's count. 1, 2. That was nasty.
That was.
So Ruka we don't play no games. I'm like, bro, I don't think you'll get the job done with Soruka. So I think either Tatum Paxley gonna either lose straight up or Izzy Dane gonna cost her next week, and then that's gonna move because obviously that's the storyline that's moving forward with them two. And I think they just go away because now we finna focus on Soruka and Zarya. Because now the question I want to ask you is this: is Zarya getting like left behind? There's not enough focus on her because I don't feel the same way I felt about Zarya when she came in when she was part of the three with Julia and Stephanie, right? And she was running through the city, wrecking everything. We were like, who is this? And everybody was telling us that she's from Australia, like Rhea and Tony. She said she cut from that cloth. How she was so dominant over there. But she coming to NXT and like she and this tag team is so rookie, and it's actually a great tag team. But I feel like she just don't feel as special or the same she felt when she first came in. You know? So we need more. Zarya need to focus, like I said about Young OG. Zarya, sooner or later, you got to focus on yourself or just keep being a background player to Sol Ruka. How you feel about Zarya?
I still like Zarya. I
I
still
still
think
like her
Zarya is
too.
good, but you know, this is just a storyline, just to like, just to have her do something. You know what the real goal is for Zarya? She gonna turn on Sol Ruka sooner or later. You know they've been planting the seeds.
Yeah, been playing the seat. It just might be either Tatum Paxley. It just might be time for it. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like Zarya because I was like the reason why I say Tatum not being Sol Ruka because I feel like it needs to be Zarya. Zarya needs to be the one who beats Sol Ruka and have that moment she gets that heat and she becomes the NXT North American champion. She needs a strap.
Yeah.
She been here long enough that she needs something. Like I said, she came in with Julia and Stephanie. They were talking about how they had these three people from the indie scene that's gonna come in and change everything in NXT. You remember that? They had them three signed, and then you got Julia and Stephanie's already on the main roster, while Zarya's still in the mid card ain't won nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like whoa, like it's time for Zarya to get something. She still got that nasty moveset, and she's still strong. But the one thing she carries though, she does still have that presence. I think what messed her up though, and I don't think it's gonna be explored because it don't need to be. And teaming up with Sol Ruka, you know what it did to her? it made her soft because she was always so intense and just so hard. She was just wanting to rip everybody's head off. And then when she got with Soruka, she actually brought out the soft side in her, and now she's nice and she actually likes and enjoys being with Soruka. You know, she got this side, she got this personality that she didn't even know she had. Soruka brought it out of her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's still intense, but she's just not a killer like she used to be.
Yeah.
You know, because Soruka done softened her up a little bit. Cause Soruka got that little relaxed, like laissez die, like attitude. You know,
Yeah,
you
she got
can't really just be mad at her.
that beacher.
Yeah, you can't just really. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, it's understandable. You know, Soruka is fun. She a daredevil. She an acrobat. You know, she like to have fun. You know, let your hair down. You know. So I'm just keeping my eyes on the whole situation because all of it is nasty. Like EST got all of them moving. Izzy Dane and Tatum Paxley moving. And Soruka and Zarya's moving.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know how this whole situation is gonna plan out, but for me, I'm just ready for Zarya to get hers. So how you feel about the whole situation as a whole?
The whole situation is good. I get where you come from. Big because it is time for Zara to do something because she was part of like the big three. She was up there laying up Roxanne and stuff.
Exactly. She in that big tag match. Remember that? That big eight with an 8 or 10 man. I think it was 10 man. Yeah,
I think
or
she
10
got the
woman.
win
10
in
woman.
that match.
Yeah,
too.
she got the win in the match too, because that's how high the NXT had her. But then she
Yeah.
just got in with the tag group, but she got left behind. You know, so I'm like, it is time for us to see Zarya. I want to see what she actually can do because she just been in this holding pattern and just riding steady. She hadn't evolved or nothing from past when she first came in. She's in tag team group just protecting Soruka. She focused more on protecting Soruka and being her friend than actually Zarya. She forgot why she came here.
Yeah.
You know, we need to get that killer back. You know, so I'm like, I don't know what it's gonna take to get her to that stage, but I'm watching. I'm investing all four. I would say 3 of them and a half because Eddie Damn still on the fence about.
Yeah, Izzy
You
Dame is
know,
cool. She
cool.
because she like a good hand.
She is a good hand. I'm investing in the stories.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's going on. Hey, well, I want to. I gotta ask you this. Hey, something else I'm investing in. How you feel about Nia Jax? I'm not like most girls. How you like her coming to NXT and making a statement? Let me tell you what she said. She said, Lash Legend, I'm the most dominant in WWE. Learn how to keep your mouth closed. And I ain't gonna say the B word that she said. We heard it. She said, learn how to keep your mouth closed and talking about me. Nia Jax made the trip to Orlando to Lash Legend up. Shoot, hey, Nia Jax stood on business. How you feel about it?
This was good. I like this for because I like this for Nia and Lash Legend.
I like this for
like
Nia
how
and Lash
Nia gonna
Legend.
help how Nia helping Lash Legend. And she
Yeah.
came down here. I think she came down here because you know Lash Legend she eliminated her in at Evolution in that battle royal.
In that battle. And she kept talking about it.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing too. Like, say if Young G eliminated me in the battle royal. I'm like, what? Young G keep talking, and then this day, you know, somebody done told her. Like, the word travels around anywhere. You know. So now Jack said, okay. I got you. So she went down there and made a statement. But I feel like this is the perfect day for Lash Legend to move forward because if her take the NXT championship, which would have been good, but she ain't ready for it, and her beating Jacy Jane wouldn't have been as big as her beating Nia Jax because that's gonna be a moment.
Yeah, it's gonna be a moment.
That's what she
gotta get over even more.
That get over even more, and then exactly then she'll move forward, and that's when she'll be established now, and then she'll be called the most dominant in NXT now. I mean, WWE. That's what she needs. Now she got something that she can hold over everybody. Like, you know, then you can really be talking about, get it, girl. Get it. You know, I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah. I
So
like this for Lash Legend.
I like it for Lash Legend. This was just perfect. But hey, how you feel about the women's title scene? That motherfucker is going crazy. Let's start there first. How you feel about the overall thing that's going on right now?
It's good. I like how they did it tonight. How they got all the women a little spotlight tonight.
Yeah,
Jacy Jane, she didn't do nothing tonight though.
She didn't do nothing but just look down on her group or look down
Yeah.
on poor little Jasmine, the baddie. What I claimed and what I called her a long time ago. I
Oh
started that.
man,
Shoot, I
not
called her the
this.
baddie about a year or two ago when she first came up. When her and Jacy Jane was dealing with Thea Hale. So don't try to steal what I said. Shoot, go
Mm.
ahead. My bad. I just had to get that out.
Like I was saying, Jacy Jane, she ain't do nothing tonight though. But I do like how the women's division is shaping up. How they had everybody come out and confront each other.
Mm-hmm.
They established that the women's division still is strong after all the main girls left.
They
They
did
came and
establish the
gave all the
women's division
girls
still
a
strong.
spotlight. Kalani came back finally.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it's more intriguing because we don't know who's gonna be the one to beat Jacy Jane. There's no one you can definitively say, okay, this is who's gonna be or this is gonna be. You can pick your favorite and who you like for it to be, but nobody knows right now. That's how it's supposed to be. That makes it more intriguing and more exciting because now we gotta go down the road and attract to see what's gonna happen. You
Yeah.
know? But before we even get there, here's the next question. How you feel about Fatal Influence falling apart from the seams? They got inner turmoil. It just the family fights, or this is gonna be the end of Fatal Influence? Because I feel that they finna kick Jaida Nix out because after Jacy Jane lose, her and Val Honey finna go to the main roster, and we all know Jaida Nix is not ready to go up there, even though she showed improvement and that she looked good and confident, like she knew what she was doing tonight with Jaida Parker. She still ain't there yet, and she would not make it on the main roster right now. So they had to create a story and a narrative to get her separated from the two. They looking down on her. What Fallon say? I won tonight. That was Jasmine. That was the so-called
Mm-hmm.
baddie.
Yeah.
You know? So that might be what they plan on doing with them because they got inner turmoil. So how you feel about them first off?
They could, yeah. What you said could happen, but I don't know. Jacy Jane, she still is TNA champion, so they'll
Mm-hmm.
probably go down to TNA.
They might go down 10A. All three
Yeah.
of them or just the two?
They could kick Jasmine out, but I don't think Jasmine ready to be by
I
herself
don't think she's ready to be
just
by
yet.
herself. That's what I
She
was
need a
getting
little
to
bit more
next.
time.
That's where I was getting to now. I was like, they could kick her out, but I don't see her surviving on her own. Not right now. Sooner or later, she's gonna have to sink or swim, and that's how she's gonna even grow and be better. But right now, because she can be on Evolve right now and go do good work. She's on
Hmm.
an Evolve level,
Yeah, that's what she
but
at.
yeah, but I don't feel like she needs to be there. Cause I'd rather her sit with Fatal Influence and keep learning and keep fighting the top girls
Hmm.
like Jaida Parker and keep learning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause she did hold her own a little bit. Hey, her kicks is lethal.
Yeah, she
You know,
looked
and
good tonight.
she looked good. And the way she was moving is good. She need to put on a little bit more weight though, so she don't look too little with them, and get more confidence in the ring with her and build her credibility and get some momentum of your own.
Yeah.
You know, she has no credibility.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Because she don't get no wins or nothing.
yeah.
She be
So
looked at as the third in the group and everything.
yeah, that's the thing about Jasmine. Her worst thing is that she has no credibility. She's the one that takes the losses. So you know
Hmm.
nobody. It's like Bronson Reed and Seth's group. No one cares about him. The thing that's gonna be memorable about Bronson Reed is he took Roman's shoes.
Yeah.
So how weak how low you think you are when that's the memorable thing about you?
Hmm.
You're a finisher and you took Roman's shoes.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'm saying with Jasmine Nix. But then the next question is out of Kalani, Blake Monroe. Hey, Booker T, Blake Monroe, get it right. She was mad. I told you, hey, word gets around, boy. Everybody on her Twitter feed all week telling her about that. You're about Booker T. You're about Booker T. Oh, that was dirty. She made that a point, boy.
She did.
Jordan Grace, which they say she got a little neck problem, which honestly she got double RDT last week on the steel chair outside.
Hmm.
You know, headbutted first. So
Yeah.
so Kalani, Blake Monroe, Jordan Grace, Jaida Parker, Miss Parker, or Lola Vice. Who you feel is the front runner?
Man, I don't know. Well, I always go with Jada Parker
I know
because
you're
I
gonna say
just
Jaida
feel like
Parker.
it's her time.
You feel like it's
It
her
could be
time?
her or like Kalani, but
I
Kalani's
don't
been
feel like
on a
it's gonna
little
be
losing
Kalani.
streak lately. But
I don't. She ain't got no
it's
momentum.
Kalani's time though.
She got no momentum though. If we gotta start it, if we gotta click in, I feel like next week she gonna beat Blake Monroe. I don't know nobody else gonna say it, but I feel like she gonna beat Blake Monroe because Jordan Grace finna come out.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was
And
thinking,
that gonna
like,
be
she
what
wasn't gonna
starts
lay her
hers.
clean, but I was thinking, but like,
Yeah, she
she
can't lay
gonna
her
win is
clean.
like Jordan Grace.
She can't lay her clean. Blake Monroe, either Blake Monroe getting the win or Jordan Grace is distracting her. With Jordan Grace, he distracted her because that would make Blake Monroe frustrated at Jordan Grace, or JG. How she say it, JG. Because
Yeah.
she treated her wrong tonight, showing all them pictures and stuff. Oh
We did.
man,
That
that wasn't even right. Talking about giving gym membership. I was like, damn. So it could be them. Hey, what about Lola Vice?
No.
You keep hating on Lola Vice, and she even said she went over to New Mexico and represented the company. She put the
Not
company on
ready.
her back and went down to Mexico, went and got it.
She not ready. Still
Okay,
needs some more
she ain't
time.
ready. What's wrong with her?
Then she just got to get better.
And what? Like, tell me, talk to me.
Oh, man, she needs
Be honest.
better.
Like, go, it's your time. Get it out.
I'm not hating on Lola Vice. I like Lola Vice. I just feel like the other girls, they're because like they're bigger and they're better than her right now. Her time, like she just gotta wait. But she just need more work, like because she need like more character work. She need to
Yes.
get a little better in the ring.
Yes.
Even though she is good in the ring, she need to get better at her storytelling. She just gotta get a little bit better. But Lola Vice, she is good though.
I agree with it. It's gonna be hard to say. I agree with everything you said. How can I say this nice? Because I don't want to talk bad about Lola Vice.
Oh man, tell the truth, dude. This is unbiased commentary. Tell the truth.
She needs more work. Like, she hasn't been here enough and mixed it up enough with the girls to actually say that she's the one that needs the world championship. She needs more seasoning, right? Like, she's great. She got the package and all that, but she don't stand out as much as them because she hasn't been there. And then when she cut on the mic, it don't feel the same as when Jaida grabs it or Kalani grabs it and they talk because Low Vice almost because she hasn't been there. It's like she has no credibility. We know how Low Vice is, but she's not credible in NXT right now for everybody to be like, what have you done to get this? You haven't been grinding. You ain't been going through stats like Book said. You have no character work that's been done. The last character work I know of you is Jaida Parker. That's what Duddy NXT went back to it tonight. Cause they know that's a win-win. That's easy. Like, we know that's why when her music came, you rolled your eyes because y'all don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
But she hasn't been here enough to say this is who it is, but she does have amazing potential, and NXT obviously see her as the future. She almost kind of like the Javon Evans of it, but not even on Javon Evans level because Javon Evans, he grinds every week. And he's there all the time where NXT people see him. We don't see you. Mm-hmm. Yes, we know you've been in AAA and we can see you on social medias and stuff, but we don't see you on NXT television enough for us to say, oh, that's my girl. That's one that I picked to be my champion. No, we can't.
Week to week grind.
Yeah, we can't. I want to say it so bad because you're my favorite one, but I can't say it because you haven't been there. And even when the promo tonight, you felt underneath everybody. You didn't feel as confident as you normally is on the mic. You go out there and do your thing. You didn't do it, and then you just stepped aside to let people come in. Like, you, I don't know who made you do all this. Didn't be like this. I want the old Lola back.
Yeah.
You got to come back in. From here on out, NXT, you need to be on NXT every week, and you need to grind and be putting in work every week. And then once your time, because whoever win it won't be you. You could be the next person that does it. Maybe you need to turn heel. Maybe that's what's wrong with you because the whole time coming to you was a heel, and now you a baby face, and maybe that's your problem. You in the wrong spot right now. Yeah. Maybe her and Jada need a flip because Jaida Parker, I feel like she going more baby face now. I feel like she's almost like a tweener, but I want her to pick a side. I never liked tweener. You know what I'm saying? I never like, and then her being a babyface sets her up perfect because Jacy Jane obviously the heel. No one likes her. That's her perfect to go get that. So unfortunately, I'm gonna say something I never wanted to say in my life. Lola Vice has no chance to win the NXT championship right now, so let's cross her out. So out of the other four, who's next? Who you don't see out of the other four not getting it? I know what I'm saying. I'm saying Jordan
Grace, because
Grace.
obviously she just had a
I'm
because
saying
she
Jordan
literally just
Grace.
had a chance at it.
I feel like she never win the NXT championship. I don't feel like it's in her destiny in her cards to win it. I feel like after this Blake Monroe feud, she's done. And she's going to SmackDown. She's probably going to beat Julia. And that's what Dudley gets her. Be like, oh, we sorry you didn't win the NXT championship, but you can be the United States champion. And that's what they can officially build that division around Jordan Grace.
Yeah,
Because
that is
Julia's not
true. I
doing
didn't even
nothing.
think about that because
Julia's not doing anything.
because when she lose to Blake Monroe, like where would she go from here? She can't go down and fight.
She can't go down.
And fight
You know,
Soruka. So
no.
she had to go up.
Yeah, she had to go out. In fact, this is it for her because then she's just in the way.
Yeah.
You know, because her time has already passed. Like, she was supposed to be the one instead of Jacy Jane, but Jacy Jane jumped her and leapfrogged her position, and now she got it. And now it's time for a new girl, either Jaida Parker or Kalani, to break through. It's time for the what was they called, the when Duddy brought in the girls from the from sports and stuff. What was that called again?
NIL women.
It's time for the NIL girls to win one. I don't know if there's been any NIL girl to win one yet. They all came up and started at the same time. They was grinding, cutting their teeth, and now they finally up here where they one of them finna break through. We don't know which one it is. I always deemed these four the four: Sol Ruka, Lonnie, Lola Vice, and Jaida Parker. So it's time for one of them four to break through to that next stage, but we don't know which four is gonna be because they all in a race with each other.
Yeah.
You know, even Lash Legend is in there too because she done came a long way. You know, there's a whole bunch of NIL girls that's right there ready to break through that wall. We don't know which one's gonna be yet.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I said Jordan Grace would just be in the way of it. Cause we know this is why I feel bad about Lola Vice. It's gonna be Jacy Jane, whoever would first one of the NIL girls to break through, and then Blake Monroe is waiting to be the one to take it from him. You know, and then whoever beat Blake Monroe will be the person who probably hold the title for a long time. They'll be the next Roxanne who hold it for time and time again, because at that time it's gonna be time to rebuild the NXT women's division. Because everybody after that time, they all the ones now gonna be up. Yeah, you know, so that person gonna have to rebuild the whole thing. You know, so we take Jordan Grace out of Blake Monroe, Jaida and Kalani. Who's next to go?
But Blake Monroe, she just got there, and
I thought she got there. Like we said, she next up. She next after the next person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's either like Jaida or Kalani. You just don't know their pick. Like I would say Jaida because the crowd loves her and like she's very popular, but it could be either Jaida or Kalani.
But let me throw this caveat in too, because we got this need to be said. It's either Jaida and Kalani, but we can't forget about Lash Legend. She's right there, and as she gets this win over Nia Jax, NXT faithful, and everybody might just be super hot and over for Lash Legend. Be like, shit, give it to Lash. Yeah. Hey, go get it, girl. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep our eyes on that feud that's on the sideline of what's going on with Jacy Jane now. You know, because my pick, I'm going with Jaida Parker. I thought she's due. Yeah. Crowd, you heard tonight, Miss Parker, like they hot. She's ready to break through. She's ready for that spot. And then her promos is there. Her character work is there. She got the credibility. She's been there every week grinding. Like she has, even her in ring work today, she's so smooth and so confident. Keep adding moves into her moveset. Like she's ready to go.
Yeah, she ready.
she ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, she improved. Like she did everything she had. And she waited her time. She put over a female. She had great feuds with Lola Vice. Like she didn't done it all. You know, so if I had to choose one, I would say Jaida Parker right today. I'm going with Jaida Parker, but my eyes is on Lash Legend.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about Lash Legend because when you in a feud with Nia, you're not gonna just do one match. When you in a feud with Nia, you're gonna do at least about 3 or 4. Rhea, Tiffy, Naomi, Bailey, all of them been through this. You're not gonna just do one match. Unless they just don't do that, but like when you
he probably is because and Nia don't have nothing else to do either.
Yeah.
It kind of was like she transitioned to that Braun Strowman role. You know how he was doing when he was getting everybody over and doing the big man feuds and stuff.
Yeah,
that might be what Nia Jax finna start doing. You know, I go face Jordan Grace. Yeah, go face Jordan Grace after this. Establish her over next. Yeah, you know. So I'm like, hey, I can see where you're coming from. So my final pick is Jaida. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jaida. I think it's time. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
time.
And this is my final question on it. Is Heat Wave the time? Is that the place for Jaida Parker to finally become a world champion?
Yes, it is.
It
Cause that's like
is.
what? That's like a month away. We're probably like what 3 weeks away. About
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks away.
Is
I
Heat
think. I think it's
Wave?
time
No.
because
I
it's
would
on
say.
the
I would say.
24th.
Yeah, I think it is 24. So I think Heat Wave is the time. Heat
Yeah.
Wave might be a nice little show because they're gonna be Jaida Parker in the triple threat. If we get that,
Yeah.
you know, we got to still see what Ethan Page gonna do because he bullshit tonight.
Eat the podcast.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what that was done for. You know, I was like, what's going on? Like, I thought he was gonna be somebody come out. He gonna beat him down. Nothing happened. He just beat
It was just
Santino and moved on.
because
Establish the
it was just
title.
a storyline because you know people love Santino, so it'll just get a little Santino
Oh,
match and
okay.
people loved it.
Oh, okay. I've been saying I don't know what he's doing. Tag tiles, they're nothing substantial going on with them either.
Tactiles is terrible. They
It's
tag division is
terrible,
terrible.
man. They don't have that team to ride it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like they have with Axel and Frazier. So we gotta keep an eye on how the rest of the card gonna get built. But we got the two
Hmm.
top two matches gonna be built nicely.
Yeah.
Hey, but what was your thoughts on the whole show? W.
Yeah. It was a good show tonight. I ain't gonna lie. It
Yep,
was a good show.
W. I'm gonna say it was a banger. NXT dropped a banger. Hey, get your awards away. Hey, let's just get the first easy one out the way. Match of the night.
Oh, Wes Lee and
Wes Lee Javon. I was like, let's go and get down out the way. Let's put that to bed.
Javon.
They went out there and got it.
Okay.
Like, bro, that was nice.
Well,
Everybody was hounding Javon to that dub, boy. Hey, I don't want to say it because we know RKO. I mean, RKO stand for it and Randy Orton is, but Javon Evans might have the best cutter in the league.
yeah,
That double jump top rope when he fly in the sky and he touched them clouds and he come down and it's over for you. That might be it.
And just the way he do it, like 'cause he do it so athletically.
Yes, he do. Boy. I'm like that might be the
Mhm.
best one. His might be the best one, but Randy Orton might be the most iconic.
Yeah.
You can't touch his, but bro, that man Javon Evans, he got two finishes. He got that one, and he got that what 630? Not 630. What's the splash he do?
It's like a frog splash, right?
Yeah, the when he do a double jump and then he do the twist with it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about
Yeah, I
though.
can't think of the name of it. But he got two. Like it's like a
Yeah,
corkscrew. It's like a
yeah, like a
corkscrew.
corkscrew.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, he got
Hmm.
two. Like Javon nasty. And so, what was your segment tonight?
Oh, my segment of the night. That women's segment was good
Mm-hmm.
when they all came out there. I just like seeing all the women together.
Yep.
What was your segment?
You ain't gonna like it.
Man, don't you say
It was
it, Diddy.
it was short, but it was sweet.
Don't say it.
Eddie Dane and
Oh
Tatum
my! Knew he was
Paxley.
gonna say this, dude. This is a Tatum Paxley fanboy.
Hey, that's my friend.
Oh my god!
Cause bro, it established a lot, and there was a lot of little details that I like. I love the storytelling, and it established next week with the title, which gonna move along. So Ruka and Zarya also. That's a lot of stuff that happened in that little segment. Yes, Sean Spears advanced his ass, but but Tatum Paxley what Izzy did is nice. And then it folded on so much stuff. So like I said, it was short, but it was sweet. Like yes, if NXT had more segments tonight, I would give it to them. But that was the best one I seen because tonight was more about wrestling and I guess like character work.
Yeah.
Because they coming off a big show in Houston last week.
Hmm.
So what was yours?
I'm giving it to the women. I'm giving it to Blake Monroe
Oh,
and them.
I'm saying who Tatum Paxley? And who was your I think this is gonna be easy one too. Who was the superstar tonight?
It was Javon.
Yeah, Javon got 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
He's almost getting like a big push right now because he's a major focus on NXT television. They tell
Hmm.
his stories throughout the show to where like
Yeah.
you say like you be like yeah it's Javon
He like
like
the main character. Like
he the
when
main
Javon coming to
character.
the scene, it's all about Javon. It ain't
It's all
about
about
nobody
Javon.
else.
Exactly. So I'm like I know who else I can say like it's
Yeah, nobody else
Javon.
did anything really.
You know? So I'm like, there's no one I can't even think of who's a close second.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like, it's Javon. Hey, any final thoughts on the show?
No, there wasn't no final thoughts on the show. I wish, like I want to say, I wish Oba did a little bit more. I wish Oba could cut like a little promo or something, talk about he's still the top after coming out of
I know I was
NXT.
waiting for his music hit, but it never hit.
I know he was just up there on the little on a little
Mm-hmm.
guardrail thing.
But hey, believe NXT is detailed enough to know. Do not let Oba Femi around and save Javon Evans.
Yeah,
That's some
don't.
shit that SmackDown would have done with Tiffany. What the hell she saving Jade for? Like Oba, I
Mm-hmm.
would have been so mad if he came out and saved Young OG. It would just ruin his character so much. And then like y'all not friends like that. You might can respect him because he what y'all been through, and you know he the young guy, so everybody always look at him like, oh, let's Young OG, what's up, bro? But you not his friend enough, and then that's not your character to ever in your life to run out and save somebody. You
Yeah.
know? So I'm like, no. Like he coming out of sorry ass. I wouldn't say sorry ass. It just wasn't that good. Triple threat last week, and
Yeah.
that feud was hit or miss. Ishimura's promo was good. It had potential. It's just like we all say, Josh Briggs ruined it. And we get why because him and Ishimura doing their thing, but it just after his involvement, it just brought it down.
It did.
It wasn't as special as it was when it was Oba and Ishimura. Ishimura trying to put on for his country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they muddied the waters with that.
Yeah.
So maybe now they trying to reset Oba, and he didn't have to come out and say it tonight because Young OG and Trick laid the whole story down. And then Young OG is on the quest to establish himself, and the story all about him, like say the main character. So Oba all he had to do was come out and just make his presence known.
Mm-hmm. That he's still the top
He's still the
guy.
guy. Yeah, he's like, hey, I hear you talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that people so used to when somebody say their name, like they say Oba Femi, his music supposed to play, and he supposed to walk out. Who? But his music didn't. Everybody like, where Oba Femi at? Wait for the trope. you know. But that didn't happen because he had no reason to come out there. Cause he's like, he had no reason. Like I'm the champion, bro. I'm the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like Young OG didn't even get the chance to even call him out. You know what I'm saying? So he had no reason to even be out there.
Yeah, he had no reason.
So that's why he wasn't on TV. He'll be back and cut his promo next week. He probably open the show up and say how you feel about the situation. So that's a good final thought because we didn't really get to see much of the ruler, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, this in line. Say we'll catch y'all later. Peace.